guys, what's up? How you guys doing? I just saw you a couple hours ago, but figured I'd do a couple pre-records on some stuff. So the first one I'm gonna do is gonna be Alexis's clips, all the clips I found, which is 4 right now. If I end up finding more while I'm editing this, I'll add them, but right now I have 4 clips. So the first one I'm gonna play though is going to be the first one that she put out, where she basically says who she is, and she says that she's not Wade's fiance and F Wade and all this stuff. And then the second one is also going to be another kind of negative one against Wade, saying that he's a narcissistic sociopath and she burned off his stuff and just like all negative stuff, right? And then the last 2 are going to be more positive, which is kind of confusing. She basically is talking about how she felt really bad and she was like worried about him when he was in jail. They weren't feeding him enough. He got beat up. He had bruises on him. And it was like a really hard time for her because how they were treating him and stuff. So I'm a little bit confused because, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the first ones, there's like, F Wade, he sucks, he treats people like crap. And then the next ones are more sympathetic. So I'm a little bit confused on how to feel about like how she feels and where is she at with this whole thing. Now it very well could just be like her explaining at that moment how she felt and where she was at, and she just kind of explaining an honest explanation of, okay, back then when I did care about him and I was with him, however, if she's romantically or, well, in her head, you know, I know they couldn't physically be together, but if she's just trying to explain, you know, how she felt back then, I don't know. I need to see more. So hopefully there's more that comes out, but let me know what you guys think. Here they are. Oh, and one more thing. Now, for some reason, these videos are really loud. They're a lot louder than my voice right here. And instead of turning them down, like her videos down, I'm just going to keep them the way they are because I know, you know, a lot of people might not have good earphones or can't hear very good or whatever it may be. And if I turn the volume down on hers, and then maybe they won't be able to hear it. So I'm going to keep it the way it is. But, you know, a lot of times with my videos, I like balance them out so the audio is similar. But like I said, I'll turn mine up a little bit, but still hers are going to be a little bit louder. So just be prepared. They're not like extremely louder, but they still are. So I just don't want you to be like, whoa, it's loud. All right, here it is.
Just gonna jump on here real quick because there seems to be a lot of confusion, and the fact that you guys post my mugshots from almost 3 years ago, and then most recent one for a probation violation, like this, all because I brought suits for Wade, like, and you guys are doubting, like, saying shit to me, talking shit about me, and you're glorifying him. Like, I don't understand how you guys are gonna call me ugly or call me fat or call me a drug addict or call me this or call me fucking that, but yet none of you know anything about me. Not one. And the ones that do, rest assured, I'm just fine. Very successful business owner, great mom, still have my kid. Everything is going great for me. Not to mention my career for what I'm going to do for the rest of my life is getting pretty intense. So if you guys want to post crap about me and say things, like, go ahead, because at the end of the day, I pay my bills and none of you do. So, and if anybody talks to Wade, just tell him to go fuck himself. And everybody that's like glorifying him and making these sex traps and saying that he's so this and so that, but yet you hate me. Why would it be? Why? Just get over it. I don't know what to say. Keep my name out of it. Keep it in there. I really don't care, but I just wanted to get on there and set this record straight. I'm not Wade Wilson's fiance, nor have I ever claimed to be, nor do I ever want to be. I want nothing to do with him or anything. I went to go hear the truth. I found out the truth. That's all I needed to hear. I don't know anybody else any explanation. So I would appreciate it if you guys would just keep your mouth shut, because not one of you have contacted me or anything. Actually, not one. Everybody's talking shit, you keyboard warriors and shit, you know, but have a great day, everybody. Wanted to make me not attractive to other people, maybe. I don't know. That could be what it is. But He's a very insecure man. Doesn't seem like he is. He hides it very well. He masks it, but he is very, very, very insecure. Yeah, but he never can control me. That wasn't a thing. I fight back, I talk back, I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna get that with me. Like, I'm very sweet and very loving, but like, don't get shit twisted. I can defend myself, and I will talk back. I have no problem. I burned all of his shit in the letters. So, like a box, 2 boxes full of letters. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, oh yeah, that's how they reel them in. He's a narcissistic sociopath textbook. I am 32. I'll be 33 on the 20th. It's also shocking about how many people overlook the fact of what he did just because he's decent looking, and he's not. Like, honestly, if any of you actually experience Wade in his manic times, or experience Wade when he's in his controlling time, or it's just experience Wade with his possessiveness, a lot of you would probably reconsider. Probably, I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, no, like I've said before, the day that I want to get on and like fully talk about things in detail and things that a lot of you ask questions of, I just can't really say some things right now. I'm not ready to talk about some things. I know it's entertainment for a lot of you, but like, this is my reality that I have to live with, that my son has to live with, that my daughter has to live with, that the people around me, you know, have to deal with. And yes, I know I went, of course, but like, it wouldn't have been even a fraction of of things that you guys have just said and done. So it just sucks. I hope so, but there's no way that Wade is ever going to let this not be the topic ever. Like, you guys don't understand. It's never gonna not be a topic. It's never going to not happen. It's never not going to be a
thing. Wade will make sure that is a thing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It is not. He's going to. He will. Listen. This is the problem. You guys don't know anything about him. Thank you. Honestly, I just got on here because I had a nightmare. And, you know, it's the first time I've dreamt about him in a long time, you know. But when you keep hearing a voice that is so familiar, but scary at the same time, because I've always had a dream in the beginning when I blocked him and didn't talk to him for a while again. Like, I always had this thing in the back of my head that he would pop up at my shop. And, yeah. Because there's so much more to all of this than even you guys don't even know. So it's like, you can't. And a lot of things are not my place to say what is or what isn't true. There are things that he does say that are, and I know, but I don't think, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. No, it's gonna drag until the day that he's no longer here. Do you think his sentence could still be commuted to life? I mean, if they decided to do that, I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen. Who are you talking about? The blonde lawyer? Are you talking about Wendy? Or the new, maybe it's the new one? Thank you, Vic. Exactly. It's not everybody's business, and it's not like I want to go on here and talk about other people, and when they don't have the right to be here to defend themselves, it's not right. Including Mila or anybody, like, that's not right to do. And come on, you guys. He wasn't obsessed with Mila, and she did, but I mean, he was on a whole bunch of drugs, a lot of drugs. Not saying that that is a excuse, but I mean, he was on a lot. Oh, that's Wendy. She's not a lawyer. She was the investigator. They took his canteen from him. Not only that, but the portions they were giving him while he was in there were little. And he's a big boy. He's 6'6". Like, you cannot. He needs at least 2,000 calories a day. Like, he just does. That's just how it is. And he wasn't. And when I had gone into court and he was skinny. Like, he was skin and bones. His face was sunken in. I had gone to Lee and I cried. I went to Malcolm. I went to all the lawyers. I couldn't believe that, because he couldn't even contact me half the time. It was like once or twice a week, and he wasn't even allowed out to shop. It was bad. And you can just tell he had bruises on him, on his arms, on his neck, on his face. Like, they were horrible to him, and he was weak. And not only did they take 7 guards to freaking transport him, they were beating his ass. So that was sad. It was hard. I was going through some shit myself, and I couldn't. It was bad. But yeah, it was horrible. He is 6'6". It's a big boy. You cannot take a man that size and not give him the calorie intake a day that he needs. He lost almost 75. I think it was almost 70. Now that I really think, it was close to like 75 pounds, because they had said that his BMI was still too high and that he was gonna have to lose another 20 pounds before they would even do anything about it.
Do you wanna take me back? All of our broken plans so we can start again. Won't turn down a second chance. I'm too selfish for that. I let you fall again. Now that you know